Ronnie. Hi guys, welcome to my niece TV Zealots. My name is Denise and my partner in crime is Mary. Tonight we're paging the Good Doctor and we're watching episode 9, Intangibles. Mary, say hi.
Hi, welcome to our show. Anyway, I do hope you give this video a like and you subscribe to our channel. We're breaking down the Good Doctor tonight. I had a lot of feelings about this episode. Denise, you want to open us up?
Okay, well, it starts off with a press conference. Well, yeah, that's the first thing we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
So the press conference is announcing the case that they're going to take on for the hospital, and they've decided to take on a boy from the Congo named Gabriel, who has a congenital heart disease, and so they basically picked him because it's good PR for the hospital. So, I kind of felt some way about that, but I was like, okay, well, at least a little boy, is going to get helped.
Very true. I kind of feel like I was a little bit on Dr. Melendez's side where he was like, there were other people who had a better chance of living. He's like, I didn't pick this kid because he's going to die. And I thought that was really interesting, as the episode goes on anyway. But that was really interesting kind of moment where you're like, what? There's going to be a dead person on the show, Because so far no one's, oh, that one guy did die. Anyway, so finally, Dr. Andrews is back. My boo, Hill Harper. I've been waiting.
Amen.
Okay, I'm okay. And we get to meet his wife. She's actually really awesome. I'm okay with him being married to her on the show. That's fine. But they're having drama at home. She misses that doctor who, just wanted to go out there and save lives and, to do the real work and not, be running around politicking. I think I've watched too much TV and I've seen too many movies, but it was the classic, like, oh, don't you pick up your phone? I'm trying to talk to you. Like, don't answer this. Or like, all you do is text me one word answer. So I was just like, all right, this is just TV talk. You know what I mean?
No, I was like,
he's bringing in the money. What you want? You want a smaller house?
Ma'am, stop it. What she want is some attention, some love and affection. So I totally understood where she was coming from. And
that kitchen, though, wouldn't have that kitchen.
You know what? She wouldn't have, that kitchen, though.
Right? You can eat dinner in the kitchen and still look good. Like, that was beautiful. That house, that was nice.
Well, like I said, I felt like she did not marry the president of the hospital. She married a doctor who was in the trenches doing, what she feels to be real doctor work. Right. And so now he's with these late meetings, can't get home, can't spend time, can't see each other. And it's like, you've decided to go on this separate ambition from what we've been traveling along, all this time. So I totally understood, even though, it was that, oh, let me pull up my phone and list all these egregious things I have with you. So it's like,
the plot device is tired, but I feel like it was good to see him at home. It was good to see him in another role other than just like, well, I'm going to be president when you retire. Like he's got more facets to him. So I really did enjoy seeing him like that. All right, let's get to the drama.
Okay, so there were two cases going on. Yes. One we've already discussed. It was Gabriel with the heart condition, and then the other was Elizabeth. She's a podcaster, was she? Yeah. And so she came in and they figured out, well, they think that she has cancer.
Right.
And so they do a biopsy or take a sample, but the sample is lost.
That was hilarious. It wasn't supposed to be, but it was hilarious.
I don't know why that was so funny to me.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So that was so inappropriate. Sorry. So she is devastated, to say the least, because she, trusted these people, and it's like, oops, we misplaced,
Yeah.
your sample. And Claire catches heat because she apologizes. And so Jessica, Dr. Melendez's fiance, was like, oh, thanks for shouldering the blame for the hospital, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, ma'am, this lady was acting a fool. Like, she was about to lose it. And that apology calmed her. So,
yeah.
move on.
She was facing either she gets the surgery and removes her voice box and basically can't do her show anymore, just in case she might have cancer. Or she could just go home and hope that she doesn't have cancer and not die. So I feel like an I'm sorry was nice. And even Dr. Melendez was like, way to go, like you shouldered that really well. You absorbed your pain really well. And, she was like, oh, I was just like, oh, Melendez was such a nice guy in this episode. He keeps getting nicer.
Yeah.
But him with the Gabriel arc in this episode, like, they really put him through the ringer. And I've got some feelings about Gabriel's mom. Like, not like, I feel like it's like race-ish. Like, I do understand that there are villages in Africa that don't have running water. I know that that's true. I know that there are countries in Africa that are ravaged by war, and these people want desperately to leave. You're going to pick one person from an entire continent, well, because she's from Congo, from a country that just sits for fun and watches a toilet flush. Like, I don't know. Just anyway, like I said, race-ish. It was just weird. Like, I hated seeing it, and I was just like, really, they would just put that in a show on television in 2017. Anyway, that didn't have anything to do with the show. I just had to get that out.
I thought you was about to talk about the fact that she wasn't giving him his medicine.
Well, yeah, and then like the whole witch doctory thing and the vision that she had, and
well, she wasn't giving him the medicine because she wanted to stay, because Dr. Bay, Melendez.
Yeah, you can call him Bay because we all know who he is.
Right. So he basically told her that he was her that Gabriel was gonna die, and there was nothing he could do for him at this point. So she was kind of desperate, like coming from a desperate place. So I understand why she did what she did.
Yeah. I get it. I'm not saying that like they were completely off the mark, but I get it. I do get it. So bash me in the comments, whatever you want to do on that. It just looked racist for a minute, just for like 30 seconds, but it did look like that.
But so I thought it was super cool, them using the virtual machine to do the open heart surgery, and they were practicing over and over so they can get it right, because when she her speech I think it touched him and like inspired Dr. Melendez to try again. So they go and they end up finding a solution to the problem. Yeah. And they go in and do surgery on his heart to correct the issue. And it ends up being really, good thing because they save him. And he's like, he comes out and he talks to the mom and he's like, everything is great. Like, everything went well. And so, I mean, it was a happy ending. I'm like, oh, it must be, for Christmas, or this is the calm before the storm, before they just devastate us. So we said we were going to talk about, my God, I don't like the Leah Sean thing that they're trying to push and force on us. I don't like it. It feels forced. It feels disingenuous, or I don't know what I want to call it, but it don't feel right.
I mean, even just like Claire and Sean talking about the flirting trifecta was so much cuter of a scene. They have a lot, like their chemistry is better together. Like their emotions with each other a lot more fluid. Them just talking about flirting and him watching Claire, and I was just like, we could have had it all. Like,
right? I'm sitting here like, yeah, Sean and Claire, they're in the same scene. But why? Why is this conversation going about, I guess it was about flirting, but it was about Leah flirting with him, and I just can't.
Yeah.
Sigh.
I really hope there's a fan fiction about that scene that expands with just Sean and Claire. Can you guys get on that?
Please, somebody write it, because I was all excited. I looked up Sean and Claire fan fiction, and I saw
it on AO3 or FF.net.
I think it's on FF.net.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna check this out as soon as I don't know if it's any good, but hey, it was posted on the 21st. It's called I Don't Want to Love, But It's Too Late.
Okay.
I was already hooked at the title. Because they had already done fell in love with each other. And I need to know all about that.
One thing that I did would find interesting was Claire mentioning how Dr. Melendez was handsome. And then Sean seeing that Claire, flipped her hair when Dr. Melendez complimented her. And then when Claire realized that she almost flipped her hair at the very end with Dr. Melendez, I realized that Claire is the eyes of the audience. Because we all have a crush on Dr. Melendez. So I'm okay with it.
Well, I just want to say I'm not okay with the ending, because they go ahead and he shows up so he can flirt with Leah, and I'm like, no, boo, like this is not what is supposed to be happening right now. Like,
thumbs down.
Right. Anyway, I just want to say real quick. Oh, did we say that Elizabeth ended up not having cancer?
No.
Oh, okay. Elizabeth ended up not having cancer, and they end up finding her specimen all the way at the end. Claire has a brilliant idea to check all of the records against the surgeries to find out where her specimen actually went, and it was just mislabeled. But the previews for next week, I am angry. I am upset. So Sean has, well, in this episode, we see Dr. Glassman increasingly trying to push some type of guardian onto Sean. And Sean is fed up. He does not want to have some chaperone or, anyone looking over him, especially a stranger. So it looks like it all comes to a head in next week's episode, because he basically tells him he doesn't want to him in his business. Like, he doesn't want any of this going, he's not a child. and he starts having this fit, and Dr. Glassman tries to calm him down and get him away from, prying eyes, and he goes off and hits him. I start screaming.
Oh no.
So it's the winter finale, so of course they gotta have drama.
Right.
But y'all did not have to go that way at all. I was not prepared for that. I was, I'm hurt already. I'm devastated already. I'm in my feels already. Like,
oh man,
why?
why?
I'm upset about this. Ooh, somebody gonna have to get snapped on about this.
Oh man, I'm so worried now.
Ooh, I'm so angry. So yeah, so that's pretty much it.
This is gonna be more emotional next week.
Right?
Ooh.
Okay, guys. Well, that's it for Patient the Good Doctor. We'll be back next week to recap the finale. Thanks for watching and have a great night. Bye.